morning. My name is Chelsea Williamson. I am a beauty influencer with Farmasi, and I am going to get ready today with the new limited edition Boo-tiful Pallet. Boo-tiful Pallet. I'm actually going to use this color here. I'm doing a full face this morning. So say hey when you're hopping on. I'd love to say hey and chat with you guys. I'm going to start with the our VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer, Strobe Primer. This primer is a cream primer, and it's illuminating, kind of gives you a little bit of a glow, and it also helps to fill in the fine lines and your pores. So I'm just going to put this on, and it takes a few minutes to let this dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on this morning. So I just wanted to talk a little bit this morning about what is Farmasi. I've been with the company 4 months now, and actually when I started, I didn't start with the intention of selling the product, but since then has changed because I absolutely love the product. So it's really easy to sell something that you love and believe in, and it's just a great company to sign up with. I'm gonna let this dry while I'm chatting for a minute. You can sign up for $20. $20, you get the opportunity to get all the Farmasi products 50% off for $20. There's no quotas that you have to meet. I think that you have to make a $1 purchase within 6 months to stay active, but that is the only requirement that I am aware of. And if so no quotas, which is great. I worked for another company about, showing my age, about 20 years ago, and there was quotas, and when I got started I spent a ton of money so that I could have product on hand. You don't have to do that with Farmasi. You get your own free website. I'm just letting my primer dry and talking just a little bit about Farmasi while I get ready this today. We're gonna put on the, try the Boo-tiful Palette. So anyhow, you get your a free website in your name. There's no charge for that. I'm gonna go in with the VFX Pro. I'm using #1. This is the Camera Ready full coverage foundation. So just super excited about the company, super excited about, I've been watching some videos. I actually YouTube a lot and watch a lot of other Farmasi people just to kind of get their thoughts and ideas and their insight to this company. And I watched a girl yesterday who was signed up with Farmasi, and she also runs another business just like I do, and was going to, in the video, I guess she was gonna say why she decided not to sell it, but within the video itself, she talked herself out of not selling it. And basically because the products are so amazing, we, you know, it's an MLM company, which is a multi-level marketing company. So that means, you know, you sign up and you pay the $20 to start, which most companies charge you a lot more than that to start a company. So for $20, you can start a business. Try it out, see if you like it. Or you can just pay $20 and get all your product 50% off and just be a customer that, or a beauty influencer that gets her products 50%. So, which is basically what I did initially, but I've loved the product so much and just want to kind of get this out there because I love it so much that it encouraged me to get on here and do live videos and put my makeup on in front of everybody. Just kind of crazy. Okay, so there's my VFX Pro Camera Ready foundation that I just put on. full coverage foundation. Great coverage. It's very light. It does not have a wax base to it, so it dries and it's not like it's gonna scratch off or be oily on the top of your skin. It dries into your skin really well. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the full coverage liquid concealer. This is the 03 Light Ivory. And I use this to conceal a little bit under my eyes. And then also for highlight as well. Just say hey when you're hopping on. I like to chat with whoever's up here. If you watch a replay, I would love it if you would comment replay in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you would like and subscribe and turn on notifications, that would be awesome. I would so appreciate it. I'm looking for my first new team member off of YouTube. That would excite me. All of my team members currently are local, so I know everybody. But I would love to meet some new people. That would be exciting. Okay, so there I just went in with my concealer just to kind of brighten everything up, brighten around my eyes. Then I'm gonna take the face sculpting palette. And I'm gonna take this light color here. I'm just gonna put my sponge in there and I'm gonna tap that just to kind of set the concealer that I just put on under my eyes and on my face. All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous because I'm gonna use this beautiful palette and I'm gonna do this dark color here, but I figured since I have this dark shirt on, we're gonna go with it today. So we're gonna do bold today, Chelsea and bold. Okay, and then we've got our highlights, we've done that. We're gonna do some contouring, and today I'm gonna use my contour stick. Really easy to use. You can do your contour thick or you can do your contour thin. That's really, you don't have to put it on thick. It's just kind of based on whatever you feel comfortable with. I love this stick because it's nice and creamy and it blends really well. And for this, you can use a sponge and you can blend it with the sponge. And I always blend up into my hairline so there's not like I do that with my foundation too, so there's not a stop in the blend when I blend that in real good. So you can use a sponge to do that, or I use a dense brush like this, and then I do that up into the hairline as well. In an upward motion. Just to give myself a little bit of color on my forehead and some contour up there. And then same here. There we go. Make our nose look a little bit smaller and contoured and colored. Pretty. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to take my double-sided brush, Farmasi brush. I'm going to use this end here. And I'm going to go with my Peach Bite palette. I'm going to use a highlighter right here in the middle. I'm going to highlight here and here. And then I just remember, let's see, now I need to do blush. Say hey when you're hopping on. Love to chat with somebody. I know there's not a lot of people on Facebook this time of the day. It's just the perfect time for me to come on and make the video. So hopefully you guys can watch it as a replay. And if you do, if you'll just comment replay so I know that you watched, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna go in with the number 17 Terracotta blush. It's a very big blush, very pigmented. It's probably my favorite color. This Peach Bite palette also has a blush with it. It's just a little more peach, and I feel like I want to do, since I'm doing bold on my eyes and bold on my lips today, I'm going to do a little bit darker blush today also. Is everybody ready for the weekend? What's happening this weekend? Ball games? Rest? Halloween? Haunted forests? For those adventurers out there? Would not be me. My children either, really. Although Tori said she would go to a haunted forest. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with the highlighter. And I'm going to put that on my cheekbone right there. So I'm going to take this, my sponge, my Farmasi sponge. I'm just going to dip it in here. Just going to pat that right there. Say hey when you're hopping on. I can't see, it doesn't tell me who's hopping on. It tells me people are watching, but I have no idea who's up here. I don't know why it does that, why it doesn't tell me. Used to it would say it's off and on. Maybe I pushed something and messed that up. But okay, so there's the highlighter. I put it on my cheekbones. And then for the fun stuff. Eyeshadow. Okay, so typically you guys see me put the, I use the eyeshadow primer, which is, I love, and it's great. And I just want to show you, I'm going to swatch these real quick and show you guys something really quickly. So if I use, let's do this. I'm going to take these colors and I'm going to swatch them on my arm here. So I'm going to go with the green. Swatch that green right there. And then I'm going to go with the corally peach color. I'm going to swatch it right there. And then I'm going to go with the burgundy color and I'm going to swatch it right there. So look at those colors. Those are amazing, amazing colors. Really pretty. Now I'm going to take the primer and I'm gonna put that on my arm for the green. And I'm gonna need a brush for this. And it basically is kind of like a concealer. Kind of just gives you a base if your eyes have a little bit of red to them or purple pigment to them or dark. So there's the primer. Okay, and then, so I'm going to go over that primer with that same eyeshadow. Look at the difference. It really helps the color. So this is without the primer and this is with the primer. It really helps the color to pop. I don't know if you can you tell that? And then if I do, I'll do the green also and the orange. Okay, so here's the green with the primer. Just gives it more of a pop and a shine, I think, with the primer. I don't know if you can see that. Without and then with. Also, the primer is going to help it to stay on. It almost looks like a different color with the primer too, which I like. I like that. And then the orange one will go right here. So that's without the primer, and that's with the primer. It just gives it a little bit more, helps it to be a little bit more pigmented. You can also just take a, like our time locker and spray your brush with that as well. And that will also give you more pigment in your eyeshadows as well. So this morning I am actually going to prime my eyes with the eyeshadow primer. So I can have like a real nice base here on my eyes. And then I'm going to take this, I'm gonna use the satin ribbon, and I'm gonna put this on my eye as a first base, like my base color. Let me clean this off. So I'm gonna take this satin ribbon and cover my whole eye with it. This is gonna be a poppin' eyeshadow when I'm done. I might have to have Tori take some pictures. So if anybody's interested in Farmasi products, please direct message me. I would love to talk with you about it. There's no pressure. You know, if you just want to try out the foundations, I'd love to color match you and help you get started with maybe a primer and a foundation. I'm actually going to put in a bulk order tonight. So if you just wanted to try maybe the primer that I used and a foundation, I can add it to the order. That will save you on shipping instead of you going in and ordering it yourself on my site. I can order it for you, and then we can get together and I can deliver it to you in about a week. Okay, here goes the boldness here. I'm going to try our creamy eyeshadow, and this is the red glaze. So I'm going to take the red glaze and I'm going to put it just in my corner, and then I'm going to go in behind it with the beautiful color here over top of it, so that it will be very bright and pretty, and I'm excited. So, all right. Let's see here. I have a mirror, so I'm gonna use my mirror, but I don't want my mirror to be in front of me putting this on in front of me. So this is super pigmented, great, and this cream is gonna stay on all day as well. No creasing. Just a really pretty red. And I've used this one other time, I just smoothed it out more. Today I don't think I'm gonna smooth it out as much. We'll see. I might change my mind. So, and it dries pretty quickly too. So I'm gonna do one eye and then I'll go over and do the other eye. Okay. So that is the red glaze cream. And then I'm gonna come behind it with the beautiful pink that is here. Super pigmented, this is gonna last me forever. This palette is the same size as our face sculpting palette. That's how big of a palette of eyeshadow this is. So I'll get a lot of use out of this eyeshadow. All right, so now I'm just gonna tap this in here, and then I'm gonna go up here into the brow bone of my eye. Look at that color, oh my goodness. It's bright, guys. It's gonna be pretty when I'm done though. Some people put tape on their eyes to get them a perfect line there. I might need to invest in some of that tape. All right, so there's the eyeshadow there, and then I'm gonna go back with that satin ribbon again, and I'm just gonna kind of fill and blend right in my eye, right in that, on the eyelid area. Again, that's the satin ribbon, the red glaze, and the beautiful, beautiful palette. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty. I'm happy. I'm gonna take that same satin and put a little bit up here so that then I can blend that so there's not a harsh line there. I'm gonna take that double-ended Farmasi brush and just blend that in right there. All right, guys, look how pretty that is. Okay, now I have to do the other eye. Exciting. Okay, I also need to do my eyebrows. I almost forgot, but looking at myself, I can see I need to do them. All right, so I'm gonna go in with, I really like the powder. I bought the powder and I really like that, but today I guess I'll use, because I can't find my powder, I'm gonna use the eyebrow pomade, and I got it in the blonde. So I got it in a really light color. I didn't really want my eyebrows to look real dark. So I'm gonna go in here. I saw a girl last night put soap in her eyebrow. Soap in her eyebrow to stand her eyebrows up, to shape her eyebrows. Very interesting stuff you see online. Good morning, Karen. Lunchtime. Ooh, ooh. How are you? Time for a lunch break. Okay, so there's the eyebrow pomade. So there you can see the difference. Eyebrows really shape our faces. Give us a, and you know, if we have some eyebrow spots, like I kind of have some spots that I feel like I'm almost like missing eyebrow. So the powder or the pomade, or you can get it as a mascara that goes right in your eyebrow as a mascara. You just use like a mascara wand and it just brushes right in, which is really creamy and easy too. All of those are good. So there we go. So there is the Boo-tiful palette, this color here, on that eye right there. And now I have to do my other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my other eyebrow so that I have them both done. If you're hopping on, just say hey. Was talking a little bit about Farmasi and how now is the time to get started with it. It's a would be a great business adventure for anybody who's just trying to start something new, earn a little bit of extra money. It's $20. $20 to start your own business. And get all your Farmasi products 50% off. It's a win-win. So even if you decide, which I hope that you just want to shop Farmasi, you can shop Farmasi 50% off. Just by signing up for with the $20 fee. There's no quotas, no commitments. Get started and earn some extra Christmas money. Okay, so eyebrows are done. I used the blonde eyebrow pomade to do my eyebrows today. Our Farmasi products are super, super affordable. Just can't beat it. And really good products. That's the best part, the fun part about it. So I love their products. I also did a swatch on my arm. This is the shadows without the primer, and this is the shadows with the primer. And also, if you look at that, that primer keeps the shadows on. Like those, it keeps the shadows from coming off. Without the primer, not so much. So having the eyeshadow primer really does make a difference. Wow, I didn't realize it was that much of a difference, but hey, impressive. Okay, so I've already primed this eye as well with eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna just do the same thing. I'm gonna go in with my red glaze creamy eyeshadow. I'm just gonna continue to use this. I hope that's... I'm just gonna tap it in because it is super pigmented, and although I really like it, the deep colors, I'm a little nervous, so I'd like to go light and then make it heavier if I want it heavier. I really love the creamy eyeshadows. They just are gonna stay on all day as well. They don't crease in my eyes. My eye does not have any like creasing where that, I mean, obviously I have wrinkles in my eyes, but there's no creasing where I put that shadow on. Now I'm gonna go in with the Boo-tiful, this color here, and I'm just gonna tap into the corner, and then I'm gonna go out and do my little arch on my eyelid here. Okay, look how pretty that is. So pretty, so pretty. Beautiful color. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the satin ribbon that I put as my base. I'm gonna put that again to kind of blend the two together. I'm gonna put that on the top of my eyelid, on the base part of my eyelid right here, and kind of blend these two colors together. I have too much red in here. There we go. If you would have told me when I was a little girl that I was gonna like makeup and be a makeup artist, I would have told you you were kidding. I didn't wear makeup until I was about 21 when I got married the first time, my sister-in-law said, hey, don't you want to put some mascara on? And I said, no, I don't need makeup. So I barely wore makeup ever. And my kids are the same way, which is fine. Anybody can wear makeup. It's just in modesty. But some of these people do makeup and it's amazing. And I see their things, and now I'm just taking some more of that satin ribbon. I put it on this brush here, and I'm just blending this out here. And I watch them, but their stuff's so creative. I could never do that amazing stuff. People are doing a lot of Halloween looks right now, which is fun to look at and watch as well. I just blend this out so it's not so harsh up here. Make sure they match. There we go. So that is red glaze, then the beautiful color right here, and satin ribbon all in my eyes right now. Okay, exciting. Looks good. I was afraid it was gonna be too bright for me, but I think I like it. Looks pretty. Anybody can do it. All right, now we need some mascara. So I'm gonna go in with my Double Lash Extend Mascara. The other night, I opened up this mascara. And I was a little nervous because I thought it was broken. So this is for the length, which I use a lot. It's got a, look at that. It's got a pretty, not a real thick brush. The brushes aren't real deep. So I use that a lot. And then I didn't close this. I left it open. And I didn't realize that you have to close it to open the volume so that the volume stick is on there. And this volume stick has even shorter bristles to give you more volume. But I really just am enjoying the length. So I'm gonna do the length today. And I'm gonna use my little mirror. Again, I would love to talk to anybody about getting started with Farmasi. All I need is a selfie, the window, your camera phone, and your bare face. And with that, we can get you color matched and get you set right up for a foundation. And if you want to talk about getting signed up as a beauty influencer, I'd love to talk to you about that as well. Uh-oh. Anybody can do it. I never thought in a million gazillion years I would do anything like this. So anybody is capable of doing it. You kind of have to step out of your box a little bit, get out of your comfort zone. Maybe start with a few photos and then go from the photos to the lives, but it's fun. All right, so there's the double lash. And this is just the length. I haven't done the volume. I really like this mascara. It goes on really well. I also really love the 3D mascara. It's our #1 seller, and it goes on. I mean, they're pretty comparable to each other. This one just has the volume that comes with it, so I'll show you the difference. We'll do the length and then I'll do the volume. It's a little bit longer video today, but that's okay. If you watch this on a replay, if you would just comment and say replay, just so I know that you're watching, I would really appreciate it. Hearts, likes, all that stuff is awesome and appreciated, greatly appreciated. There we go. Okay, so that is just the length. Now I'm gonna go in with the volume. The volume is gonna make them super thick, but let's hope not clumpy. There's the volume. See the difference? Wow. I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but that's pretty. I can see it up close. I think you could probably. Eyelashes now. There we go. Wow. All right, so that's the double lash extended mascara with the length and the volume. It's pretty heavy. I like it though, it looks pretty. Very glamorous. Okay, and then let's see what else. Oh, we need some lipstick. And before I got started, I did put on my Farmasi conditioner. I wear this in the morning and I'm almost out. Put it on at night also. Because if I'm gonna put on the matte lipstick, which I am, it's a non-transferable lipstick. So it stays on up to 8 to 10 hours a day. You know, I know, well, anyhow, non-transferable. Okay, so we're gonna go with, and I'm gonna try the 10 today. So we're gonna be bright and bold, but we're gonna match our eyes today. Okay, number 10, and then I might use the 205, which is the Brave, to tone it down just a little bit because it's just what I do. Okay, here we go. Number 10, and this one is Sweet Cherry. Okie dokie. Okay. It's very bright. This is Sweet Cherry in the Liquid Matte. And this is gonna stay on all day long. Uh-oh, what did I just do with it? Number 10. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Brave 205 and I'm just going to give my lips a little bit of like an ombre look, I guess, is it? And just tap some of this in here to kind of make it not so bright. I just kind of try to keep it to the inside of my lip so I still have that cherry that's lined to my lip. And you have to work kind of quick with it because it dries. And then once it dries, it's just there until you take like your makeup remover to get it off. There we go. So I lightened it up just a little bit. So that's the 10, number 10 Sweet Cherry. And then I put the 205 Brave on the inside kind of to lighten it up a bit. And there is my Boo-tiful palette look for today. I like it. Great products. So anybody that's interested in Farmasi, please message me, direct message me. I would love to help get you started. All I need is a selfie in front of a window and we can get you color matched and you can get started trying our products. Or if you're interested or think you might be interested in becoming a beauty influencer, it's $20. $20 to start your business, no quotas. You just pay the $20 and immediately at the same time you pay the $20, you get the opportunity to buy any products that you want at 50% off. So it's a pretty sweet deal. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.